It says I'm. All right, everything's good. Okay. I don't ever normally do this on this channel. I try to keep everything gaming related, which in a way this is kind of gaming related. Um, because the person that I'm going to talk about, I mean, we talked about games and I've watched him, you know, play his Call of Duty Zombies when we've had conversations before, but um, I want to talk about how King of the North has queened out and the way he did it. If any of you watched his last video, as he claims, me throwing up sarcastic air quotes here, where he says he's no longer going to be king of the North, he's done. Of course, when I'm listening to this video myself, I'm looking at my computer going, "No, you're not. You're not done. I know you." He confirms it later on in his video where he talks about how he is done as King of the North, but he's already got another channel and he's already in another community, which is fine. You know, more power to him. Got no problem with that. Um, what I want to talk about is how he queened out. And in his video, he talks about, he throws the word degenerate around a lot. Degenerates and disgusting people. And he mentions a lot about pedophilia and pedos and everything. He does use the word tranny once. And there's a reason why I've labeled my name as Degenerate Tranny, because he was referring to me and another individual in his old wannabe Viking server that he had on Discord. He mentioned quite a few people by name, and I'm not going to mention their names. And I'm sitting here listening to the whole video, and I'm just kind of shaking my head, like I am totally speechless in disbelief. How someone that I backed up, was always in the corner of, even stood up for, even though I didn't have to do it. I didn't have to do that. But there were quite a few times where I stepped in and mentioned things that he forgot to mention, or say things that he forgot to mention, or just kind of clarified what he was saying about certain people or regarding certain people. But no, I didn't have to be in his corner. I didn't have to step up to the plate. I didn't have to go to bat for this person. But I did, faithfully. And you know how our parents always taught us, you know, you give respect to people. You respect people until they don't respect you, and then you take it back. And I always threw that out first to King. All these years, stuck by him, you know, through the whole Ross thing, plate gang thing, talk shit, um, pizza boy or pepperoni pizza boy, and through a couple other, I guess, eras, if you could call them, sagas. But I always stuck by King. And, you know, we had some things in common as far as games that we liked. So that's why I'm uploading this. I feel comfortable enough uploading this to my gaming channel, because it does kind of involve gaming a little bit, or it was a part of it. But you know, King is an adult. He can make decisions on his own, he can do whatever he wants. He can say whatever he wants. It's freedom of speech. I don't have a problem with that. But what I do have a problem with is the cowardly way he was talking shit to me without mentioning my name, and how his video can be misconstrued as me being a part of the pedophiles that he mentioned in his video. I mean, I would have just said, you know what, fuck it. He's gone. He's out of my life forever. Well, I don't think forever. Knowing King and knowing how fucking degenerate he is in his head and how he constantly comes back, somehow, some way, sometime, he's either going to come back into my life or I'm going to be coming back into his. I don't know. I really don't care. But if he would have just not thrown me into the fire like that, I don't think I'd be making this live or doing this video. But knowing King, he can't stay away. He can't stay away. That's just the way he is. He's always been prodding the bull, if you will. I've had numerous interactions with King. I've even had a couple, and this was recently. I've had a couple of interactions with King that was a little bit questionable. Um, but at the end of the day, I said, you know what, you're all right with me. You do what you want. I ain't mad at you. It is what it is. I mean, I can laugh at myself. I don't know if he took that as an open invitation to just open me up and bash me or throw me to the wolves or throw me into the fire like he did with his video. But it is what it is. I'm not going to dwell on it. After this, I'm done with him. King, wish you the best of luck in your new adventures, in your new crew, as you call it, your boys. Um, so yeah, I wish you the best of luck, man. Um, I will say this: I understand how over the past years, being in different sagas with different people, to me wasn't fun. I don't see how anybody can call it fun. So I agree with you on that. I'm not the type of person who will seek out destroying somebody or harming someone, bullying them. That's just not me. Yeah, I enjoy trolling certain people, and he knows who those people are. You all know who those people are. And I possess a certain talent to alter my voice a little bit. I guess it's one of the benefits of being a tranny with a deep voice to start out with before transition. Um, but you know what I'm talking about. And to me, that's harmless. That's harmless little fun. I'm not ruining someone's life. I'm not slandering them. I never slander. Never. That is something that Signs and Wonders does, someone like him, but not me. I mean, yeah, I'll troll someone a little bit, harmless little things, but that's it. Especially in the gaming world, the gaming community, the streaming community, the content creator community, you know, a little harmless fun, that's nothing. It's harmless. But trying to ruin somebody's life, doxing them, constantly striking down someone's channel, for example, Cactus. I mean, I know King is definitely guilty of flagging his videos. I've never once done it. I don't do that shit. To me, that's just the coward's way out. If you're going to strike someone's channel because they said something about you that you didn't like, they have a different opinion than you, maybe you should take it up with them. Don't hide behind the coward button, as I call it, on YouTube. Take it up with them. Go on their live, or duke it out in a debate, or a kumite, if you will, an online kumite. But making a video and saying the things that you said and then just running, no different than the cowards who come onto my lives whenever I'm playing a game and drop the Leviticus verse and run like cowards. Or come in and say, you deserve to be shot and killed. And they don't stick around to engage in a civil discussion about it. You're no different than that. Drive-by cowards is what I call them. I know a lot of people talk about trannies being degenerates, being fucked up in the head. I know that I have a bit of an identity issue going on with my body and who I was supposed to be born as, or what I should have been born as. But I don't go and try to adopt a culture that I have absolutely nothing to do with, or a religion that I have absolutely nothing to do with, and even go as far as buying the sacred Nordic symbol to wear around my neck, or create a Discord, with a whole bunch of Viking words that I just Googled up within 10 seconds that I know absolutely nothing about. I don't do that. I'm an atheist. Everybody knows I'm an atheist. I have my bloodlines, my cultures in my family, but I don't go and try and adopt somebody else's. You want to change your religion? You want to adopt a religion? Fine. More power to you. Freedom of religion. Do what you want. Hell, you even have the freedom to be that person, that poser that wants to adopt another culture that you have nothing to do with. More power to you. Look at Rachel what was her name? Rachel Azozal or something like that. That white chick that pretended to be black and kept calling herself black. Look at Woe Vicky. Look at Woe Vicky. Same type of person. Hey, that's fine. That's your hustle. That's your hustle. But I think it's very cowardly the way King did what he did and said what he said. Now, if he wouldn't have mentioned tranny or anything, again, would not be making this video, would not be making this live, would not be talking about him. But I think our last couple of interactions kind of maybe sparked King's ire a little bit, or what made him decide to be froggy. Um, and that's fine. It is what it is. But King, let me tell you something. If you're going to talk about how you find it disgusting how people want to pretend to be younger to catch people who are pedophiles, you need to look in the mirror, bud. Because I was there in a conversation with you and multiple other people when you were talking about suggesting that we do this. Even me. I said, well, hey, I could create an account and pretend to be, someone younger. And you were like, yeah, you should do that. You should do that. You said that, King. I know this is anecdotal evidence, and I know that this is just a verbal conversation that I had with him. But he did say that. There were multiple people there that heard it. So you want to, talk shit about people that were talking about doing this, but you, like I said, you need to look in the mirror. I'm not out to get him. I'm not out to get King, and I'm not out to sink his name or ruin his name, but I am going to talk about his video and what he did, what he said. King is not innocent at all. He's not innocent. He's not a bad guy either. He's not. I think he's just confused, or hell, like he said, he's got mental issues going on. Hey, I hope he gets that fixed and taken care of and lives a nice, happy life. I don't wish anything bad on the dude. I don't. But I'm, like I said, I'm just going to address the issues at hand. So if he wants to talk shit on me, then I'm going to talk shit back on him. I'd love to do it, you know, either in a live or face to face rather than do something like this. That's not what I'm about. I just want to upload my live streams, gaming videos, talk about video gaming, especially video gaming that has to do with the LGBT community. And I'm actually getting bigger into uh, that type of community. I'm not an advocate, really, and I'm definitely not an activist. I refuse to do shit like that, but I'll speak up on issues regarding my life and the LGBT community. But to refer to me as a degenerate, King, come on, man. Don't be a coward. And there was somebody that was trying to stick up for him and say, well, did he refer you by name? Didn't have to. It's the only fucking trainee in the server. And he's called me a degenerate multiple times when we were talking in voice chat. So I know he was talking about me, and I know exactly who else he was talking about too when he said what he said. It is what it is. But the only other thing I have to say is if I didn't trust King, if I didn't respect him, if I didn't like him and think of him as a friend, I wouldn't have given him my number. And I'm not talking about a number to a burner phone like I gave Ross. I'm talking about my actual number. And then to get treated the way I got treated by him, slap to the face. It is what it is. And I know his morbid curiosity is going to bring him here to this video or this live. He can't stay away. That's just the type of person he is. If somebody's talking about him or if somebody made a video about him, he's going to watch it. He's going to go there. It's going to itch at him. It's going to fester in his ass crack like a streak of shit that he missed when he wipes his ass. It's going to fester. It's going to start to itch. It's going to start to burn. And sooner or later, he's going to start picking at it. That's just the way King is. I fully expect it and I welcome it. I'd love to have a final conversation with him because, like I said, I don't hate the guy. I don't wish anything bad upon him. But I just think it's kind of fucked up the way he chalked me up and threw me in the pedophile pile or the pedophile fire like that. But to everybody else that I've interacted with, I'm still gonna be around. I'm still gonna hang out with y'all and talk with you and crack jokes and have a few laughs and whatnot. I still fully intend on doing that. Um, I just kind of wish that King would have changed his server a little bit before leaving. I kind of wish he would have maybe changed the names of the channels or given somebody permission or admin or owner privileges to change it instead of just vamoosing the way he did. Because I'm sticking around. I'm not going anywhere. I've met some very wonderful people. There's a lot of people in that server I've never even talked to or met that I have no clue as to why they're even in there. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm sticking around. I love you all, and like I said, I hold no ill will against the guy. Just that he's a fucking coward for what he did, what he said, and hell, there's nothing wrong with being a coward in this world. It's not illegal, so it is what it is. That's all I have to say about it. I'm not going to go on any longer, and I'm not going to make any more videos. I just wanted to speak my piece, and yeah, I look forward to seeing the comments after I'm done with this, after I end it. Just like I said, I know he can't stay away. I know him. He creates sock accounts too. He's guilty of that. So, anywho, love y'all, and yep, take care.